Sub-Lieutenant Darrion Carrington, PR rep for the Tobago leg of the parade, joins us this morning to share some details as to what we can look forward to this Saturday. Good morning, Sub-Lieutenant, and welcome.
Good morning, Natasha. Thank you very much for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you with us on the show this morning. Hoping that your morning is going well so far, and really looking forward to this conversation as we speak about the Tobago Independence Day Parade. Particularly, we always see a lot of light shone on what's happening in Trinidad, but Tobago, of course, equally has that parade, and we need to learn some more about it. But before we get to that, what does the parade symbolize to you, Sub-Lieutenant, and to the people of Tobago?
Well, to me, and particularly the people of Tobago, now, I am a child of the both islands. I spent half my life in Trinidad, half my life in Tobago. So growing up as a true Trinbagonian, it always generates a sense of pride and a sense of civic mindedness to see the troops on parade. And now being on the other side and seeing how the sausage is made, so to speak, seeing the hard work that the troops put on, as well as all the logistics and the organizers, especially the people from the THA, how hard they work to make sure that the nation is well represented. It shows a lot of patriotism and it shows a lot of dedication by everyone. And I always look forward to seeing, now being on this side, the people coming out and showing their support for the troops on parade.
Now, one of the things you would have just mentioned, Sub-Lieutenants, of course, is the logistics behind preparation for the parade. How long does preparation for a parade such as this take?
Well, the preparation begins from the time the parade ends in the previous year for the next year. But there is a good thing that we do this on a regular basis. So persons who have to come from Trinidad, because we have a contingent coming from Trinidad to Tobago, because we know we are Trinidad and Tobago, as well as a contingent of Tobagonians here. And everybody has to get across to Tobago. We have to find places to stay. There's a lot of logistics behind the scenes, a lot of hard work. So from about a month and a half before the parade starts, all the preparations take place. The logistics team starts coordinating with one another from Trinidad and Tobago to make sure, again, that we have a wonderful show on parade.
And of course, every year without fail, it is a wonderful parade. Now, let's speak about what spectators can expect this year. Is there anything particular in store that you can share with us?
Well, there is one particular highlight for the Tobago leg of the parade. We've actually changed where the fallout location would be. So traditionally, we would go to another place, but this year we'll be falling out on the port. So the route has changed slightly. We will be coming from the Bacalet Parade Ground, going down the Claude Noel Highway, and then turning onto Carrington Street, where they will be falling out by the port in Scarborough.
Is there any particular reason that this change was made?
The change was made just to give people a better chance to see more of the troops on parade in a more central area.
Excellent. Understood. Sub-Lieutenant, what time does the parade start in Tobago?
We start at 8. We start at 8:30. They try to push it back so that the air guard flyover, there's a flyover in Trinidad, and then the plane comes to fly over the parade square in Tobago. So there is a little delay. We start at 8:30, and the parade hopefully will be able to catch the flyby from air guard.
Okay, wonderful. Now, what about safety as well? Something that is critical, especially dealing with such large crowds. What safety plans are in place, and anything in particular that has been taken into consideration to ensure that things run smoothly?
Well, the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force, along with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, we always work together in managing the crowds. Now, this is one thing I must say about the people of Tobago in particular. They come and they line the streets, they cheer, they're very jovial, and there's very little, no raucousness, very little incidents that take place. They just want to see the crowds be a part of the celebration. So our people, as well as the people of the police service, we work together to ensure the safety and the comfort of the crowds who are coming out to witness the wonderful display.
Yeah, definitely something to look forward to. Now, kindly allow me to correct myself, of course, Sub-Lieutenant Darrion Carrington. Share with us, you have been in this for 3 years. Do you have any favorite moments that stand out to you?
I love two things in particular I love to see, and it both involve the youth of our nation. This year, we will be having MILAT, the Military Light Training Academy personnel, come from Trinidad to be a part of the parade in Tobago for the first time. It's the first time MILAT has been a part of the parade in Tobago. And I saw them practicing in the rehearsals. They actually have another rehearsal on this morning because, as you would imagine, Natasha, it takes a lot to get these things off the ground. And we rehearsed and rehearsed to ensure that we have it perfect for the day. And these young men, they are doing drill, which takes so much time and concentration and practice, and they are executing it perfectly. So I was so impressed by their dedication to learning how to march, per se, and to see the children and the excitement that they get from witnessing the fire trucks, because fire always steals the show with their appliances when they come on the parade route and they start spraying everyone with water. And to see the glee in the children's faces always makes me smile.
I mean, yeah, no doubts about that. As you say that, many of us, you evoke memories of making sure that you are up and ready and finding a good spot to be on these streets to prepare for the parade every single year. Now, one of the things you would have mentioned is MILAT. What about the young ladies? Are the young ladies also going to be involved?
There are many young ladies. We have, again, a youth contingent from different organizations. So we have scouts, we have cadets, we have the band actually is made up of the cadets, the Point Fortin Cadet Corps, the scouts, as well as there was one more contingent in the band, but they a mixture of musicians, male and female. We always have females on parade. The Army has a female detachment, so females will be well represented.
That's wonderful to hear. Now, Sub-Lieutenant, one thing, of course, you've been speaking about logistics, and we do know that there are a lot of people involved in this parade. Estimated, how many people would you say from the protective services are going to be out in their numbers on Independence Day?
For the entire detachment,
Yes.
we have unarmed and armed detachment. For the Tobago leg of the parade, we will have approximately 500 people on the square itself. But behind the scenes, there are countless number of people that work together to ensure that this happens.
And I mean, before it even begins, we give thanks for the incredible work that you all continue to do in the rehearsals that go on and just the preparation in general. Now, let's talk about the future for you, looking ahead. What do you envision for the future of the Tobago Independence Day Parade?
I imagine that the parade will evolve. We will have more displays, more the mechanized, especially the mechanized part of the parade. As the Defense Force gets more assets, as the THA has more assets, we'll be able to display them. And the increased precision of the parade will also increase. Perhaps a drill display for persons to come and see a demonstration of the things that we are able to do in the Defense Force.
Excellent. One of the things, of course, in Trinidad, we have received our notifications of rehearsals taking place, so we'll be aware of sound. So basically, we're not alarmed, traffic restrictions, and so much more. What about that side of preparation for the Tobago leg of the parade? What is taking place? Are you having those rehearsals, and how is the community being informed?
Well, the good thing about the rehearsals in Tobago, it's at the Bacalet Parade Square, which is off the highway. Now we have the TTPS again, invaluable, managing the traffic, putting out the notifications so that on the actual day is the only time that there's going to be an actual disruption going down the Claude Noel Highway to Carrington Street, then onto the port, and the police as well as Defense Force personnel will be managing that. But there is very little flow, and only on the day where we have the gun salute, where the national anthem is playing at the end of the parade, where you will hear any kind of loud explosions. And the remoteness of the Bacalet Drill Square allows for that without disturbing the community too much.
Excellent. Sub-Lieutenant Darrion Carrington, can you share any closing comments with us for Tobago?
Sure. I'd like to thank the people of Tobago. I'd like to thank the citizens of Tobago. Encourage them to come out and support the troops on parade. All your friends, your families, the dedicated people of Defense Force working for you. And we encourage you to come out and have a good time. Enjoy, bring the kids, line the roadways, and let's truly enjoy this Independence Day.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us. All the best to you and your team, and happy Independence Day in advance from all of us here at the Now Morning Show.
Happy Independence Day to you.
Sub-Left Lieutenant joining us this morning to talk about the Tobago leg of the parade. I know many are going to be looking forward to it as they get ready to be out and about eagerly at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, man. I love that the planning and the work that's going into it. So congratulations to the entire team. I think it's going to be a fantastic affair. Of course, we always look forward to seeing our armed forces on display. And like you mentioned, the appliances from the fire trucks love to steal the show. Everybody's waiting for them. Like I remember last year waiting, like the children, I'm like, no, we can't leave until we see fire.
So this is the thing, he's talking about the children.
The
And I'm
adults.
like, the adults too. I remember Independence Day working here and timing it to know to run across and go down onto the road to make sure I saw the fire trucks.
You went and get wet on thing?
Hell yeah.
Happy Independence Day to you. Independence Day is my niece's birthday, so I celebrate a little bit differently. But we will all celebrate Independence Day, whether it be the parade in Tobago on Saturday or the one here in Trinidad. We will celebrate.
We definitely will. And we have a lot more to come up on the show as we continue to celebrate TKR happening this evening at 3 p.m. And of course, Tobago Thursday. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a few moments.
I know it. I know it.
Right in context, make egos inflate, and thereby create